Hello and welcome back to the channel once again. I appreciate you joining me for another video. Today is going to be a little bit of a different one. I mean, it's going to be the same as any other reselling charity shop video you've ever seen in your whole entire life. But for me, it's going to be different. So I did go out today and I did get some cool stuff. But I didn't record anything. And I have all the stuff spread around me here now. So I'm going to show it off. Alright, so I have got quite a few bits. Nothing too major, but you'll see that I am diversifying with what I'm picking up, and one of them I can see becoming an unhealthy obsession until I find one that sells for a lot of money. Then I'm going to make it all worthwhile, aren't I? So I went to Thatcham and then went from Thatcham to Newbury. So anybody who's around my area knows where those places are and what the distance is between and what the places are like. Thatcham's okay. There's 5 shops, 3 that are good, 2 that are okay. Did okay in there. I'm going to try and remember what I brought from Thatcham first so I can actually keep it in some sort of order. So I think my first pickup of today was this vintage Basil brush. His hair does need a bit of a good brush. Boom, boom. Yeah. He was £3. He is missing his waistcoat. I don't think this is original, although this does look a nice bit of vintage material. I'll take a closer look at that and see. You can see a bit of stitching here where his waist jacket probably stayed on. Let's have a look actually. Let's pull this off. See what this is. No, I can't be bothered. I can't see a maker's mark on it. Promise I'm not just looking at his bum. But for £3, I wasn't going to leave him behind, was I? He had to come with me. So, Basil, you have a new home. Whether I will sell you or not, I'm not too sure. You may just go with the ever-growing bundle of plush that I have. You really do need a hairbrush on you, especially that tail. Look at that. Basil brush, £3. What's it worth? Don't know. Could be 20, could be 2, could be 50. I'm not sure. You're not learning this by now. I don't do all my research before I come onto it. A lot of it I go by gut and instinct and idea. The previous things I've sold, brand, genre, and just try and go with gut. I don't spend too much time looking things up in the charity shops or car boot sales, to be fair. I do every now and then, but not all the time. What else did I get from there? Is that it? Is that all I got? No, I've got this. This is awesome. It's a bit obvious what it is, but it's not obvious to everyone. Okay. Should we just open it up? So this is the case for it. This is a vintage. I need to work out what era this is. It's very sort of steampunk kind of looking. So this comes off. The sheath. The umbrella is in this nice, like, dare I say, mushroom tipped effect thing. What's gonna happen? This is let me just open it up. I'm done with that. So then you pull it out and oh my gosh, right, I promise this has never happened to me before. I say that's why you have to come down first, get rid of the mushroom, and then I can't do it. I can't do it now. Oh, there we go. So it's got this kind of steampunk-esque look to it. If you look on the end here, I'll show you. You can see it is by Fulton. Fulton are a big umbrella company. They actually used to make umbrellas for the Queen Mother. They made the birdcage. I had one before, sold it. I think, annoyingly, I think I undersold it. I think it did go. I think it was a gift to the Queen's mother herself on her 100th birthday. It was inscribed, sold it too cheap, went for about £60 to America. But yeah, I've just spotted a little, I want to see if I can see a date on here, or a place it was made. In fact, I know where it was made. It's made in Austria. I'll look at that later. But that was, this was, I've never seen a umbrella depth before, have you? £2. £2. I've no idea what it's worth. It's got to be worth at least 20. I'm hoping it's worth a hell of a lot more. Shall I resheath it? I'm not doing that on camera because you don't get that for free, I'm afraid. And I think that was it for Thatcham. No, it wasn't. I just found more. So I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4 paperweights. This is what is going to become my unhealthy addiction. I have 2 more at the back there that I picked up yesterday. Haven't showed you yesterday's haul. Probably not going to bother. It's some good stuff, but no, I'm not going to bother. Paperweights. Now, I paid. This was 13 quid. I got it for 7. £1.50, £1.50, and £1.29. Now, I want it to be known and said here first, if you lot start doing this, I am the paperweight king. Alright? Because when you lot start realising how much money there is in paperweights, and then you all start cracking onto it, just remember, you heard it from me first. If you heard it from me first. If you're Steve Abercrombie, you've heard it 1,000 times before because you're the goat of the old stuff. But some paperweights can be worth hundreds, if not thousands of pounds. Paperweights were originally, they come from like the end of a bottle working night. So when, not necessarily just bottles, just glass working in general. They used to be called dumps. So they was what was left after creating something out of glass in the factory, in the warehouses. And they come into place around about mid 1800s, I believe. I could be getting this wrong, but you can see that I've been researching this. This has got 1, 2, 3, 4 cut-offs on the pattern, which can be. I'm looking. This is the first one I'm looking at these now, so it could be quite good. There's a lot to learn. I mean, a paperweight made in 1850, not necessarily saying this one is, and a paperweight made today look freaking same. So I've got to learn how to differentiate between them. And I've told myself that I'm picking up the majority. I can tell when something's like mass-produced crap compared to a nice bit of quality. So I'm picking up anything that I think is quality. Quality doesn't always mean money. But anything quality, paperweight-wise, I'm picking up. So I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4 today. That is it from Thatcham, I think. Yes. So moving on then, we then went from Thatcham and headed straight into Newbury, where I picked up quite a few bits. One of them was this jacket. I'll show you now. It's by a company called Buller. It's vintage 1990s. You'll see what I mean in a minute from the back. I love it. It's a pullover again. Quarter zip. But if you can see the, not showing you my backside. Oh, can you see the patch on the back? I'm all for that. I live for it. It's a nice jacket. It's like a nice khaki colour. I paid £9.99 for it. Taxing, but I wanted it. I get to wear it and advertise it while I'm trying to sell it. Fantastic. It's a no-brainer. Best thing about, if you like vintage clothing and you sell vintage clothing, the best thing about that is you get to wear some nice stuff for a while, and it still be tax deductible because you're selling it. So this was £9.99. I love it. What am I going to get back for it? Maybe 30 quid, maybe a bit more. I'll have to look into it, but for now I'm just going to make sure it's of top quality for a month or so. Might as well stick with the clothing. I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Porsche Polos. So I picked up 2 of these. One of them's already on the mannequin. Porsche. These are the driver's selection. So you've got the Porsche embroidered on the left breast there. You have the Porsche 70 years of 1948 to 2018. So 70 years. And a lovely bit of embroidery one again on the back. Porsche 70 years, and then the dates run through. I've got 2 of these. They are both a medium. And I got 3 of these, again, mediums, Porsche. So you've got like a nice little print of Porsche on the back. Porsche Martini Racing and 21 up here. They was all £3. I got 3 of those. They was all £3 each, so £15 in total. I'm hoping to get £15 to £20 back a t-shirt. Somebody has got £56 back, so I need to double check and make sure. I have sold some racing ones before, like some Red Bull and stuff, for some really good money pre-owned, so had to grab them, didn't I? £3 each, into, let's say, at least 15 quid each. Happy with that. No problem, that's a 5x on your money. Then we got this big bag of arts and crafts stamps. Now, again, if you don't know, now you know. Stamps, there are good money in stamps. Not just stamps, but, you know, we've got some branded ones here. We've got some Disney. We've got some vintage Christmas. We've got vintage A Note from Jesus. Jesus loves you. Congratulations, roses. This one's still sealed. Some vintage fairies. Well, not vintage, 2008. Just lots of loads of different ones. In fact, they had this one up themselves for £2.49 originally. I've got the whole lot for £2. What are they worth? I don't know yet. I need to go into them, but they're definitely worth more than £2. So keep a lookout for stamps. A lot of rubber stamps, arts and crafts, card making stamps. They can be worth some good money. You have to research which brands are the best. What else? Let's put these back in here quickly. Yeah, I'll have fun sorting through those. I mean, I'll pick out the best ones, of course. List them singularly. That one's coming off, you sucker. List them singularly, and then the rest I will bulk out. So it's going to increase my store listings as well. And then we picked up from the same shop, I believe it was, we've got stamps. No, I think it was just that. So I bought that. I then bought, this is cool. This is very, very cool. So, can you guess what it is? Can you guess what it is yet? It's £3. How about if I show you him? Or him? Him? This is not giving you any more clue, is it? It's from the Pokemon Center in 2014. Nothing too special. It's like a goblet jug. You can hear my daughter playing with the Twingo again. You're going to hear that a lot. Yeah, nothing spectacular. It's quite cool. I don't know what it's worth yet. Magnetron, whatever you want to call it. £3 paid with a box. No idea what it's worth. I haven't got a clue. I've got to be honest. Picked up this. This is the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst. It is what I believe to be a fleece blanket. I paid £3 for it. Let's have a look and see what it is actually. So I know it's a fleece blanket type thing, but let's see how big it is together. It's got a nice little blanket holder there. Yeah, so this will just be so they can bed down of an evening. Bed down of an evening. Listen to me. During their training, they've got some sort of blanket to keep them warm while their drill sergeant is calling them every kind of maggot under the sun. You lazy maggot, you scoundrel maggot. That's probably American to be fair, but when I went, I felt I can't be able to get into that. What do we have next? What do we have next? What do we have next? We have, can I show you this? Can I show it? I'm going to show it. XL Saga manga DVD. 99p. And then I had to pick. Actually, I'll tell you about that in a minute. No, I'll tell you about that now because it's not the be all and end all. So this is the official royal wedding calendar from 2012. Of course, it has, well, some disgusting scenes of kissing and just wed on the number plate. And so it's from Danilo. It was £2. I had a quick look online to see what it's worth at the time. And as you can see, let me make a space. As you can see here, someone's asking £900 for it. Now, they could be urinating in the wind, or they know something I don't know. But because that was the only listing on eBay, I had to go and pick it up. I had no choice. It's only £2, but I had to buy it, just in case they know something I don't. So I am going to message them later and say, "Can you just tell me why this is so high? Are you reserving a spot? Is it? Do you know what I mean? I mean, it was nearly 10 years ago. As Kieran put it, it was almost 10 years ago that this kiss happened. Kieran, you're disgusting. I've sold some like royal stuff before. Some royalists go a little bit loopy for some stuff, don't they? So for £2 I picked it up. Is it worth 900? I wouldn't have thought so. I imagine this was mass produced. I will look into it. But anyway, £2. I had to pick it up, didn't I? Come on. And then the last thing from Newbury, and I do have some other things to show you that I picked up from my town when I came back. The last thing I picked up from Newbury was this. This is absolutely fantastic. I love it. I am in absolute love of it. So, it's old. It's been pinned together. The woodwork just screams a nice bit of age. What is it? It's a picture of you. Yeah, look, it's a picture of you. There you are. This is, you can see everything now what's going on. This is a Moët Gendon. That's really what's Inception. I'm going to see if I can zoom into that later on in the edit. I'm not editing this. Moët Gendon mirror. It's lovely. She's beautiful. Look at her. Look at the way she's running through. She's got the vines running across each corner. Looks like she's got some sort of grapes. With this lovely, sticking with the theme, like a royal blue dress with this twine and drapes just dripping through. I love it. I think it's fantastic. Not only that, it's £3 and it's going to be worth at least 50 quid. So, of course, I love it. A bit of money, a bit of wonga. But in general, that is a lovely piece. I am going to open the back up and have a look to see if anybody stashed any old pound notes in the back. It'd be fantastic if they have. But, you know, people stash things in weird places. I want to make sure that everything's okay. See if I can see any other sort of maker's marks or anything. Should we do it now? Let's have a look. It's only 4. 1, 2. Oh, it's moving quite easily. Let's do it now. 3, 4. Right. Let's have a look. Back's off. Watch me break it live on camera now. No, there's nothing there to show you. Very well done. I like that. I'm really, really pleased with this. Yes, because it's worth a ton of money compared to what I paid for it. But mainly because... Oh, I'm going to break it. I know I am. Please don't break it. Especially not on camera. It's embarrassing. But especially because of what it's because of what it is. Oxfam as well. £3.50. Done you there, didn't I, kid? Done you, Oxfam. You always do me. Really good condition. So yeah, I'll look into that and I'll find out what it's worth. Exactly. I had a quick look online. One of them has got $49.99, but that was on bids. I also need to see what the measurement of that mirror was. It could have been a massive one. Who knows? This is a modest size. Colour's still vibrant. Colour's still bright. I love it. I don't know if there's any dates on there. Oxfam are sneaky. I imagine I'm going to pull that sticker off and there's going to be like some sort of mark there. Can't bother to do it right now. So yeah, lovely stuff. That was really fun. I'm really pleased with that. I'm really happy. It's a lovely find. And then I came back home, obviously, because I needed to come home. And I stopped in the Chazza and I picked up just 3 things, which are really cool. So another bit of clothing. This is a 1997. This is a Warner Brothers Studio Tasmanian Devil polo top. It's in like a lovely yellow. You can't really see because the light's refracting. It's not the best. It's an XL. It's got Tasmanian Devil on it. 97 Warner Studios. £2.50. Bargalargin. And I picked up a vintage Minnie Mouse mug. This is by Kilncraft, which are fantastic. When you're picking up mugs and stuff, especially like cartoon characters, these advertising type things, Kilncraft were spot on. Kilncraft looks lovely in your eBay title, only if it's done by Kilncraft. 50p. Can't see a date on it just yet, but it's got to be worth 10-15, isn't it? 10 to 12 quid. Then this one is one of my favourites. This is by Staffordshire Tableware. This is my favourite. I'm going to keep this for, I don't know, 10 minutes. 1997 Bugs Bunny. Again, 50p paid. You have some sass there, don't you? 50p paid. Bargain again. 10-15. Mugs. There's good money in mugs. Hashtag mug life, Gary V, and all that. Look out for some mugs. So, all in all, in fact, I might show you a couple of bits from yesterday's haul, actually. I've got a few minutes left on the camera by the look of it. So, again, remember, I'm not editing this off. These are the other 2 paperweights that I picked up. Quite boring, but it's just, I'm showing in case anybody recognises one immediately and is like, oh my god, that one there is worth 40 grand. I picked up these. These are cool. These are cool. You ready? One Cadbury. In fact, I'm going to wear that for the rest of the video. Cadbury's plain embroidery. And then Cadbury's pocket pack dairy milk. 2 of those. 1 and 2. And then a Bassett's licorice all sorts cap. Yeah, I paid £1 each for those. It was £1 for everything until Friday. And that includes the hats, which is normally, they're quite cheap. They're a lot cheaper. Picked up an Olympus AF1. This was £2. Looking to get about £30 back on that. Obviously, it's no Mew, but it's an AF1. Keep your eyes peeled. Don't know if I've shown you this. I don't think I did. Picked up a lantern. This is by Dietz. Paid £3.95 for it. It's in very good condition. This is the 76. Should be looking at around about £30 to £50. It doesn't look to have ever been used. I need to double check it. A silver one is sold for $56, I think, something like that. On bids. I'll look into it, but for £3.95, I'll make at least 10x in my money. There. So what else did we pick up yesterday? There was some cool bits yesterday, to be fair, but I'm not able to show. There's a jacket that I got, but I'm unable to show you because it's not with me. Yeah, I picked up a Super Mario Build-A-Bear. He's quite cool. Paid £2 for him, I think. £2.50 I paid. Paid up on that. I obviously didn't pay up. I'm just messing. Lovely Hawaiian shirt. I picked up a few bits, but they're sort of packed away now. They've either been processed or being washed. What else did I get from there yesterday? I processed it. Oh yeah, I picked up this bit of a bowler. I did share it on my Instagram. As always, like I've said 1,000 times, my Instagram name is the same as my name on here. Ricky Lee Reselling Everything. Link is in the description below. Go follow. Go follow. I got one question for you. How was your Dormio day? It was an advert back in the 90s, 2000s, early 2000s. Dormio pasta dish. Alright, Rick. £30 it's worth. They're selling consistently for between £25 to £32, so I'm happy to go £30 on that. I paid, I think it was £3, I think. I can't remember. You would have seen it on the post on Instagram. £3, already listed it for £30. I reckon it will sell quite quickly, especially the condition it's in. Oh, battery's gone. Are you still there? This happened last time. Yes, you're still there. I'm going to wind the video down now. We just pop that back. Remember, I'm not going to edit. If I do, it will be very, very small edits. Oh, here we go. I found the rest of the stuff. What a donkey. I knew I had some stuff. I knew I picked something yesterday. Just very, very quickly, I might as well show you while I'm here. This lovely Orvis polo. It's got some sort of like all over, almost like lily type flowers on it. This is by a brand called Orvis. Orvis is up there with your, kind of up there with your Ralph Lauren's a little bit. I think that sort of country wear. Not your Ralph Lauren streetwear, obviously. And then this size small, I believe it's a ladies, vintage Adidas track top D152. Believe that is very early 90s or late 80s on that big silver tag. Could be wrong as always. Does it tell me on here? Probably does tell me on there, but it's way too faded. Paid £2.50 for that. I need to wash it, need to clean it, need to get it cleaned and sorted out. But the Orvis are probably going to go for about 15 to 20 quid, and maybe a bit more than that, 25 to 28. That was some of yesterday's pickups. I am going to end the video here now. I appreciate you all for sticking by. Car boot video should be out shortly. If it's not today, today is Thursday, and I've only just finished editing it down because I lost a lot of the footage. So whatever's left, there's only about half an hour of a video left, so that's annoying. But it's there anyway. So yeah, I'm going to end the video off now. I hope you like some of this stuff and this little way of doing things. Just a quick impromptu. What's the point? I'm not going to put too much stress on myself. Making all these edits and things. What's the point? Get it in, get a video out, show you what I'm picking up, show you what I'm doing. What was your favourite pickup today? Mine is, well, it's got to be the Moët Gendon mirror. Very, very happy with that. Should I make a thumbnail? What should I do for a thumbnail? I've broken myself. Cheers. Thumbnail. In fact, I probably won't even use that. In fact, if you're watching this now, when you finish the video, in about 3 seconds, have a check and see if I even use a thumbnail. But I didn't. See you later. Thank you. Love you all. Bye.